Welcome to A Kick in the Grass, a Football Manager story. This is my top 5 long-term saves for Football Manager 2023. So the 5 saves I'm going to talk about in today's video are in no particular order, and this is just a bit of fun. Something if you're not sure where to start or where to go to, I might be able to help you with. Most of them have a theme, which makes them a little interesting. Hopefully you enjoy them, and here we go. Save number 1 is called the Uptown Girl save, and as we all know, the Uptown Girl, she's been living in her uptown world. And that adds the theme to this save. The whole point is that you start with a team in the National Vanarama, and the little hitch to this save is that you can only use teams that have the word town in their names from FM23, which means starting off in the Vanarama National, you would have to use either Halifax, Yeovil, or Aldershot. And then the idea behind this then is that you can continue to change teams, work your way up the English football pyramid, and eventually take another team with the word town in it and win the Premier League title. Unfortunately, right now, there are no town teams in the Premier Division, so you would have to take control of a team with the name town in the Championship, get them promoted, and then win the Premier League title, which would end this save. Save number 2 is called Alien Nation Building. The idea behind this save is that you're going to do a nation building save. Little difference though is you're going to do it with a nation that currently plays their football in a different nation. Some of the teams that you could choose could be FC Andorra, who are in the Spanish second division, Vaduz, a team from Liechtenstein who play in the second division in Switzerland. It could be Wales with Cardiff, and they play in the English Championship. Or you could go well across the ocean to the US League and play as FC Toronto, who are a Canadian team. The idea being that you build this team up, try and make them the best team in the country they play their football, while at the same time trying to breed youngsters coming through your youth academies and building up that national team and the national ranking. Not sure if it actually works that way in FM23, but it's worth a try and something interesting. Save number 3 is the Red Bull Gives You Wings challenge. The idea behind this one is that you load up all 4 leagues that have a Red Bull-owned team. That would be Bragantino in Brazil, New York Red Bull in the US, Salzburg in Austria, and Leipzig in the German league. Now the point of this is pretty obvious. Your job is to manage all 4 teams at some stage and win the league with each of the teams. This is quite a tricky save though, because after you take control of the first one, you have to win the title, and then you have to wait for the job in another country to be available. And the only job you can take is a Red Bull job. This could be an extremely long-term save. Obviously, if you don't want to do it as a save like that, you can just win it with one country's Red Bull team, then open up a new save or add a new manager, and then take control of the other Red Bull teams and win the league. I think it'd be quite fun. We can call it the Red Bull experience as well. I'm going to call save 4 Caesar's All Roads Lead to Rome. In this save, we're going to follow Caesar's path as he conquered Gaul. Now, along this path, you're going to take control of teams in a bunch of different countries. The idea is to win the title with them and then move on to the next country in order. So the order of those countries are Switzerland, which was the first country that he went through as he conquered Gaul. Then, once you won a title there, you would go to Germany. The trick here is, though, you need to choose a team that's on the west of the Rhine River. Examples of these teams are Köln or Mainz. Then after that, head off to Belgium. Then he did hop over to London and take control of Londinium, obviously modern London. So you need to take a London team, do the same thing in the Premier Division, then head back over to France, and last of all, go all the way back to Rome, take control of a Roman team, and win that last title to finish off the save. The last save I'm going to talk about, save number 5, is a bit of a cheat, I think. It's probably a save many people have already done in FM22, but I'm keen to try it again in FM23, and that is a Welcome to Wrexham save. The show's awesome. The idea's awesome. I love that Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds are pretty much playing Football Manager in real life, and I couldn't help mention it. I think it's a wicked idea, and obviously you need to take Wrexham all the way to the top, win it all, just so you can say you've done it too. That brings to a close my top 5 long-term saves for FM23. If you do end up using one of my ideas, please let me know how it goes in the comments of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please like the video and of course subscribe to my channel so that other people can see it as well. Alright, see you next time. Bye.